Yes.
So, Nenad, it's going to be like a casual talk because we met in Serbia one time. Of course, me and Nenad met in the same day of his book launch, which you will tell us more about it if you want later, what the book talks about. I haven't read it yet because I'm waiting to get the
Yes.
copy.
I must send you. I must send it to you.
Yeah.
Just a second.
So if
Give this.
yeah, perfect. Pagonis in the ring of
In the ring with life.
with life, perfect. Of course, it has a Serbian version and English also. We will also speak in Serbian a little bit later, maybe some words, some things, because we do have Serbian viewers who are excited for this chat. Nenad, I'm gonna just start off. I want you to like brief who you are, because you're an international champion in kickboxing. If you can give a background of what got you into that and what are also the 3 challenges, if you can talk, that you had to go through to reach where you are today. We want people to learn because people always see the outcome, the success, but they tend to forget the challenges, the things that people go through in their daily life to reach there.
Yes, so I just mentioned a few of my titles. I always mention a few of my titles, and that is I'm a 10-time world champion. 3-time European champion, 5-time amateur world champion, 5-time professional world champion. So, and I'm a lot of time champion of the Balkan, champion of World Cup, and all the things I don't remember how many times. I started training kickboxing with 17 years, when I was 17 years old, and first title I won, it was 2006, so after only 2 years, I become a European champion with 19 years old, so
Okay.
after only 2 years.
Wow.
The beginning of my career is nothing special. It just I was my friend from my school told me that he wants to train for kickboxing for recreation, and asked me would I like to go with him. I said yes, I would like to go with you. Then we go there, and after a couple of trainings, they see that I was good, because my older brother was a boxer, but in that time he already stopped. Okay. So they see that I have some movements, and they ask me, would you like to go for sparring? And honestly, I was afraid in that time. I was really afraid, but I accept this because I didn't want to see that I'm afraid. So
okay.
And then I go to sparring. Then I beat everyone there. Then they ask me, would you like to go to fight? Before every fight, I have very strong visualization of the whole fight, and how I win this fight, So I have all in my head, preparing, and that's
that it's all in your head. It's mental. I always say it's 80% mental strength rather than physical strength, and for you, if as a person, because people know Nenad as the international kickboxer, the sports and athlete, what makes you smile and happy on a daily basis, and also what scares you the most?
It's really philosophic questions you have there. So
We want people
What
to
make
know
me smile?
the genuine side of Nenad. You know, we don't want the professional Nenad that everyone
Yeah,
sees.
yeah. What makes me smile every day is the thing that I'm healthy. You know, that my kids are healthy. You know, my family is healthy. That's the first. Then the second thing is that I live very good. You know, I have what to eat. I have where to sleep. You know, so we need such a we need more small things to be happy when you look everything. So everything what you need to be happy is free air. I live in the nature, so you know you have free water. Consciousness. So, and how do we spiritually grow through love, to empathy, to helping people. So the most what I'm afraid in my life that I don't lose that point of meaning of life, and that I don't lose the
The simplicity,
that,
you know,
that I don't
yeah,
stop to searching the God.
yeah.
That is the point. That I don't stop in one point searching for God. So
I
that's
think
it.
I think it's very important for all of us to think that way. You're saying for you it's about the basics, the simple things in life, but I think all of us as human, this is how we came to this world, to the basics. But
Yes.
then with entertainment, with technology, with the things happening around, we tend to forget what's important, and we shift, and it's normal to shift, I think, at some point in life. But then again, you have to go back to daily basis in your life to stay where you are and become even better. What is it that you have consistently in your life, or something that makes Nenad not get depressed or not get
And there is a big
oh,
land
you bought a land.
for the
You bought a land so you
yes,
can do it a playground for the
yes.
kids in your
I buy the
community.
land for the agricultural land. It's not you know, it's just a piece of land.
Yeah.
It's not big, and there I make already. I make the basketball the field and
Okay.
football field, and I'm doing some playground for the small kids. I'm doing myself. Yesterday I was in a workshop at my home. I was welding basketball.
Yeah,
How do
I've
you say
seen that. Yeah. I'm following
yes,
your
you saw it.
stories. It's interesting.
So every day I'm trying to do something, you know, small things for the community, you know, small things for this planet. For example, uh, what I'm the proud the most, because my girl, my daughter, she's 5 years old, and she already know that plastic is not good for the planet Earth.
Okay, yeah,
And
interesting.
sometimes we go to the street and we are collecting the plastic, you know, who somebody throw, you know. And she said to me, you know, Dad, it's not nice that people throw away the plastic. It's hurt the planet Earth. So that's the things that we need to
Teach
how
our,
we. I
yeah.
think that how we change the world. So you teach your kids. I'm teaching my kids. Our friends teaching their kids. You know that, and you know, small things step by step. I think this planet could be again great. You know.
And since you mentioned teaching the kids and all of that, how do you, what kind of advice would you give the generations who want to follow your footsteps? The kids who want to be international kickboxers, they want to excel.
Listen. If my daughter, for example, wants to be not me, but if she wants to be like Dolores Shelley and she wants to climb to Mount Everest, I would say to her, "Are you crazy?
Thanks.
You don't
Oh,
you
you're
don't ask me that question. You don't ask me
but
that
when
question
I
because
met you, remember when I met you, the first thing I asked you, can I see your face, like how it's not broken? And you're like, after a while, you know, it becomes very tough. You can see. So I thought you're crazy too.
Yeah. So I think we're both crazy in some way. So I advise the kids that the most important thing in life is to go to do pizza. If you like to serve people, you go to do waitering. If you like to cook, you go for cooking. If you like to play basketball, you go to be a basketball player. So the most important things in our life is that we don't then it's enjoying doing
When
this.
you love the thing.
So people ask me, for example, my hobby is to work with wood and with iron, you know, to welding the iron. And so when I want to make something, you know, it's a lot of job, you know, it's a lot of dust and everything. And when I'm welding, you know, my eyes was like this, you know. And people ask me, you know, it's difficult to do. Why do you do this? And I said, because I love this, you know. And when they say in my home something what I done, they say, "Oh, it's so beautiful," you know. But yes, it's beautiful, and it was not hard for me to do this because I love this. So, but the kids are in the problem now because they have I think they have a lot of idols, wrong idols, you know. Today in the mainstream media is people in Serbia, for example, or people who are criminals, you know, some important personality.
Fully, and I believed in myself first. So it's important to believe in yourself first before you go and seek someone else to support you. It's a very important thing to do, definitely. And
so I'm gonna tell you one secret.
Yes, please tell us.
So I'm now at the beginning because I finished my career, you know.
Yeah.
I finished my career and I have my school, you know, of kickboxing academy, which is doing without me, you know. So, but I'm finding now the new purpose in my life, you know.
Yeah.
I'm in last 1.5 year, you know. I'm just quiet and I'm listening to my heart and waiting and praying for God to show me what is my next chapter, you know. So I finished one chapter and I just listen to my heart, so I don't do nothing 1.5 year, you know. And I'm looking inside myself and I think I know what I like to do, you know, only now finding the way to monetizing this, you know. So I will see what life bring me, you know. So that is a secret, you know. I don't know still where life is gonna take me, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point that you highlighted, because people think that just because you achieved championship or something in life, that's it.
Yes, that I finished.
Yeah, you finished. Yeah, you're there and that's it. Yeah. But that's not the case. You always have goals. It's very important to keep putting goals in front of you. It's very important also to take a break. It's important to take a break because you cannot keep going all the time. It's draining and it's tiring and it's a lot of commitment and compromise, of course. And you have beautiful kids also to take care of. And hopefully we will have more champions follow your footsteps in that perspective, and you will help them out also with your experience, with the challenges you went through, with the obstacles it will be easier for them to learn from you, from someone who
Yes,
went through
yes,
it
of
for
course,
years.
of course. Yeah.
That's very important. And you are also in the entertainment sector, so I Nenad is gonna kill me after this. I wanted you to sing something, but then we agreed that you would do some small instrument for us. Would you do something in the show?
Yes, but how can I do something now? Like I must. Just a second.
You can't set the camera. It's okay. It's a casual discussion. Nenad is gone. No, he went to get the instrument.
I'm here, but I cannot. I don't know how can I hold my guitar and everything. So yes, I'm. When I was 15 years old, I started to play guitar. Then I started to sing. You asked me to sing something, and you asked me last night, what do you like to sing the most? And I said, if I sing what I like the most, a lot of visitor will gone away. So I like to sing AC/DC, Brian Johnson. AC/DC is my favorite band, and I'm really singing like Brian Johnson. But since I was 15, I started to play guitar, and music was a very important thing in my life. Like if sport gave me the discipline, you know this song.
I know it, and I know it, and I don't know it. I'm very bad with the names of the songs and stuff.
It's from the band Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's very, very
So
famous song.
Nenad is not going to sing today. Maybe next time we will have him sing a little bit.
So I'm going to sing it, just one part.
Oh, okay.
There's a lady who show all the glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. So gets there, she knows if the stories are out close, with the words she can get what she came for. Ooh, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. And she's signed on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know
and you will answer them, and hopefully we will have more chat later on. If there's anything else in mind, Nenad, that you would like to also talk about or add? Anything you want to talk about?
Me?
Yeah.
I think you asked for the public.
Yeah.
So, whatever you want, I'm open for everything. But I think that is the biggest problem today, that people don't know what to do, because of all the things that happening in the world, and all the media that pumping the fear and everything. People don't know what to do. So my advice to kids, because I'm the concerning of the kids, and I'm all the time working with the kids, is all of them. I just tell them, find what you love to do, and do this with all your heart. Put it all your passion, all your love, and success will come. And the biggest advice that I have, and my brother gave me when I was 17 years old, he told me, if you're looking for money, results will never come. But if you're looking for the results and put all your love and passion into the job we're doing just because you love it, money will come alone.
That's so true.
So that is the biggest advice that I all the time, all my life was here in my brain.
This
and
is
never
a very
looking
important advice for everyone at this moment.
Yes.
What you said.
But as you can see in the world today, it's just about the money. I'm allowed to do this, but for example, I have the kids in my club. I want to go to fight. I want to fight. I want to become world champion. And how much money will I earn? From what will I live? And how much money will I get for the first fight? That's the questions that they asked me. And I said to them, I didn't have money until my 60 or 17 fight. It's crazy. I just do it because I love it.
Yeah.
And work.
Yeah.
We must work. So physically we are doing for the sport. We are intellectually must read a lot. We must learn new things. We must make our brain work. And the most important for me through my life and my career was the spiritually part. Whatever religion you are, whatever your daily activities, like you're praying, you're meditating, whatever, you just keep trying to find yourself, to find the God within you. So that is the most important, I think, the part of the life that a lot of people forgot when they are doing some jobs and they're doing their career. So that's why you have so many rich people who are unhappy, or you have so many famous sportsmen who are doing just some stupid things, like they doing the drugs, or the sportsmen like this. So very big and important component of life is spiritually growth.
Thank you, Nenad. It's so true, and I actually agree on that. I always say it's about balancing the mind, heart, and the spiritual to be able to actually be happy, because other than that, you will not succeed in anything. If one of them is unbalanced, it's very hard to get to places.
You and I have so many similarity, because in your way, what you're doing in your climbing to Mount Everest, there was a life-threatening situation. Am I true?
Definitely, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
in the ring also, every fight is another battle, and every fight is another opportunity that you get killed. Last year was last year last year was five boxers was murdered in the ring,
Wow,
or dead
okay.
from the ring, and only 3 or 4 of them was brain damage, and they're now like a plant. So every step into the ring is a big danger. So I was in a situation that I was in knockdowns, my body was down, but my spirit and my mind, I don't say, sorry, it's mistake, it's not my mind, it's my spirit who was up, and then I come back in the fight, and my spirit, it's programmed to win, and then I win this fight. There is a couple of fights that I win like this, but in the ring, I learned what is when spirit overcome the body. It's very, really, really important thing that you understand this.
Definitely, I agree on that. And I'm sure that these moments where you felt unconscious and you felt you can't get up, or after you did, using your mental and spiritual strength and everything, I'm sure it has changed you a lot as a person in so many
Yes.
ways, right? This is very...
But what changed me the most, and the things from I learned the most is the losses.
The losses, yeah.
Losses
The failure is to succeed, you have
then
to
you
fail.
then you learn the most. Then you learn the most. When you lose the fight. Then you learn everything what you need to learn. That is the best lesson. I don't believe in losses. I only believe in lessons.
Lecture, yeah,
It's
lesson.
all lessons. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Even in life, I don't believe in mistakes. It's all the lessons.
Definitely, yes. If everyone thought that way, less depression and less negativity and things would happen in the world. Because we would all... And I think now with the COVID-19 situation that we are all going through, it has taught us all that we are all the same, and how important it is for all of us to stand by each other. This is also another thing. It is a challenge, and people either take it as a lesson or they will take it as something negative. But we all have to think in a positive way. Look at us, we connected because of Corona.
Yes. Everyone is connected now. Everyone doing the Instagram, and like we doing the interviews, but I can't wait that we are come back to normal life, and I think all this is projected, and my opinion is that it's maybe that COVID-19 is maybe stronger than, maybe a little bit stronger than the regular.
English the whole session.
Yes. So I could also do the live like this sound from that.
What is that?
I could also do the live Instagram.
Yeah.
Going live as we speak, but I didn't.
Yes, I have to visit my Belgrade again.
Of course. We're waiting for you. We're waiting for you.
Thank you so much, and stay safe, Nenad. شوية موسى.
Okay.
عادي.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Thank you too. Ciao.
Ciao.